We took our very first cruise on CelebrityEdge. There are a lot of dining options available on this ship.
And today, we're going to show you what options are available on the ship, as well as reviewing our own experiences on board.
So let's start with the venues that are included in your cruise fare. Shall we do a ranking system?
I'm up for that.
Shall we do stars?
No, I'm thinking eggs.
Okay, eggs it is. Let's start with the Oceanview Cafe Buffet. We felt this is by far one of the best buffets that we've experienced, not just because of the layout and its decor and the very easy navigation, but the food was mind-blowing.
There were so many options there, wasn't there? There was like panini stations. In the morning, they had like a poached egg station where you can get like poached eggs, eggs Benedict. You had the taco station at lunchtime with nachos.
Nachos that you can make yourself, so you can add on the right toppings for yourself. They had a salad station. They had a pasta station as well.
Pasta station there. Pretty much any station you can think of. The way it was laid out in there was just so fantastic because you didn't feel like you were getting in people's way. So spacious between the room between the stations. It was well laid out, so people flowed around quite well. Buffet was so pretty. It could have probably got away with being like one of the restaurants.
We utilised the back of the buffet outside as well, which was always very quiet. We always got a seat.
Yeah, and there was always seating available in the buffet, to be fair. Like, we never struggled to find a seat, even on a sea day.
So, how many eggs do you want to give it, Nathan?
It's hard to find fault with the Oceanview Cafe, so we have to give it 5 eggs.
I agree.
Is that 10 eggs now, because we've done 5? Or is that a collective 5?
I think it's 5.
A collective 5.
A collective 5.
Not double 5. Next up, we have the Mast Grill, which was one of the included restaurants. It was by the poolside, so you've got lovely ocean views there. We only ate there once, but we were very impressed with the quality of food that we had. I had a turkey burger, and Amy had a...
Turkey burger?
You didn't have a turkey burger, you had a beef burger.
I had a beef burger.
With some cheese.
With some cheese.
And some caramelised onions, which she loved. As you'll see from our vlogs. If you haven't seen it, why haven't you?
The quality of the burger was really nice, actually. So tasty. I think the fact that we only had a burger once on the entire cruise is actually very telling. If we've been on a cruise where we eat a lot of burger and chips and hot dogs and stuff from the grills, it tends to be because there wasn't as much option in the buffet that we kind of like. I don't think I've ever been on a cruise where I've only had one burger before, so that's quite impressive.
Yeah, it was really impressive. How many eggs do we give the Mast Grill? Even though we only used it once, bear in mind.
I'd say 4.
I'll give it a good 4.
Yeah, good 4.
Yeah, I mean, if we'd eaten there a bit more,
maybe
it probably could have got more.
Yeah, just because we hadn't really tried all of the food, but the actual quality of it was good. So, but a strong 4.
A strong 4 eggs for the Mast Grill.
Yeah. Also had the Spa Cafe. Nathan got a lot of our fruit from here. Yum, yum, yum. They had a variety of healthy options, which was great, such as quinoa, salads. They had like a club sandwich, a lot of brown breads.
I was tempted to try that club sandwich every day, but I never actually got round to trying it. It
closed by the time we were going to eat, because we always eat quite late on a cruise, don't we?
One day I will get you a club sandwich.
No eggs here because we didn't try it. Oh, we could rate the fruit. It's fruit though, isn't it?
I'll give it 3 stars, I guess.
3 stars?
No, not 3 stars. They also had the cafe in Eden.
The Eden Cafe is inside Eden.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was inside the pool. Who's this? The Eden Cafe is inside Eden. Who'd have thunk it? I'm Amy. Opening hours there, it was normally closed by about 1 o'clock. We don't usually eat lunch that early normally on a cruise. Saw the menu, it had quite a lot of options on there.
So no eggs here.
No eggs in Eden.
Yeah. So let's move on to the main dining rooms. There were 4 overall, and each main dining room had the same menu. However, each individual dining room had a theme with a separate menu that was only exclusive to that venue. Let's go through them. The first one is the Cosmopolitan.
The what, sorry?
The Cosmopolitan. Is that right? A Cosmopolitan restaurant, which is the American-themed restaurant.
I really enjoyed it in there.
Yeah, the food quality was lovely.
I really like the Cosmopolitan. Again, the decor was lovely. The other thing, the dining rooms were a little bit dark on this cruise. All the main dining rooms, it did feel like you were kind of squinting a little bit as you kind of ate.
Yeah. 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 What would you rate the Cosmopolitan?
I would give it 4.5 eggs.
The chick coming up with this.
yeah, good. Half-born chick.
The second was Tuscan, which was the Italian-themed restaurant. We love a bit of Italian.
We went to the Tuscan, I think, on the first night, actually, didn't we? The Tuscan restaurant.
Yeah, the food was lovely in there.
Amy loves her Italian, as do I.
I'd say 4.5 again.
Yeah, 4.5 again. The menu was lovely. Exclusive menu was lovely.
Next was the Cyprus Restaurant, which was the Mediterranean themed restaurant.
I enjoyed it. It was very good. I would say it wasn't as strong as the other dining rooms
No,
for me.
I agree, yeah.
The Cyprus one. Again, the menu, you couldn't fault the menu. The food was lovely.
Oh, I'd say for me, I probably didn't enjoy the food. I mean, it was still lovely, but as much as the other restaurants.
Yeah.
So for, I think, just a little bit further down, just make it 4 eggs.
Make this one 4 eggs.
4 eggs,
It's
yeah.
not quite 4.5 eggs. Yeah. Final main dining room of the 4 was the Normandie Restaurant. This, as you can guess from my dodgy accent, was the French-themed restaurant on board. We actually ate here twice during our week on board Edge.
5,000 eggs.
Amy, you can't do 5,000 eggs. The maximum is 5 eggs.
The food was so nice.
3-star you had alone.
Yeah. Oh.
Like, that was so good. I mean, Amy had that both times because
Yeah,
she loved it so much.
I was obsessed. And I had the same pudding, the
And you had the
mille-froid
mille-froid,
twice,
that
because
twice.
it was so tasty.
Considering how scared she was to try it for the first time,
Yeah.
and then she actually ended up ordering it again later in the week, voluntarily.
If you watch any of our vlogs, then you can see that I try to attempt to try something that I haven't eaten before each time.
So how many eggs are we going to get? I think I know the answer here.
5,000.
We've already ascertained you can only have maximum of 5 eggs,
Okay,
Amy.
5 eggs.
One minor thing, we had to wait around 30 minutes each night for our tables to be ready, no matter which restaurant we were in.
So we're just going to go over the included venues that we didn't dine at because we're peasants.
First one was Luminae at the Retreat, included for retreat guests only.
Do you think they'll let you in because you look so good?
I don't think they will because we're too poor.
Damn. There's also the Blu Restaurant, which was for aqua-classed guests only. Again, not for us peasants.
We did bump into some people, didn't we? Nigel and Jane, they were Aqua Class guests and they
Yeah.
got to dine at Blue every night and they said it was lovely.
Yeah, they were really, really impressed.
It was really pretty in there actually. It was obviously all blue.
Decor for it was absolutely stunning.
And there was lovely ocean views there as well. It was...
I would have loved to have gone into that one. There was also quite a few specialist restaurants available that you could book for an extra charge.
So let's start with the one we went to for my birthday, which if you didn't realise from not watching our vlogs that it was actually my birthday on this cruise. It's my birthday. Right, it's my birthday today, okay? So you have to do whatever I want. Because it's my birthday. We dined for my birthday at the Fine Cut Steakhouse. Now we pre-booked this before we got on board. I booked it on the planner online. For a little bit of a discount, it cost, for 2 of us, £113.28.
It was quite expensive.
It was very pricey.
The food was really tasty. Quite impressed with
Yeah,
the
I mean,
quality.
the quality was, the food was gorgeous. It was lovely food.
I do think it was probably overpriced.
Yeah, I mean, when you compare it, I think, to like Surf and Turf on Morella, Butcher's Cut on MSC.
We'd love to know what line you think has the best food. Let us know in the comments. I think the steaks on those 2 lines were better and they were cheaper. So paying that kind of money, I was expecting it to be mind-blowing and it to be, oh my god, this is the best steak I've ever had, and go home and dream about it.
A lovely meal. You couldn't fault the food.
No, it was great.
The starter, the main was lovely. But paying that amount of money, like almost 115 quid for 2 people, you've got these high expectations for it, and when it's kind of like doesn't reach quite that high, maybe feels like a little bit of a letdown compared to other restaurants, like we said.
How many eggs?
I think you had to get 4 eggs.
Oh yeah, because it was good.
It was slightly overpriced, we thought, for what it was.
And it's not our favourite steak at sea.
No.
If you're wondering who these 2 random people on your screen are, I'm Amy and this is Nathan, and together we are Namey Does Cruising.
We're absolutely crazy about cruising, and on this channel we share our cruising adventures through vlog and experience videos.
So if you're as crazy about cruising as we are, I think you should consider subscribing and press that like button if this is something that you like.
It's free. It won't cost you anything.
If you do it, our children won't be ashamed of us.
We'll always be ashamed.
So now we're going to go over a few of the restaurants that we didn't dine at. No eggs ranking, but just so that you know what is there for an option. There's a restaurant called Raw on 5, which served seafood and sushi.
We love our sushi, don't we
We
now?
do like sushi.
It was charged a la carte here.
Yeah.
So you paid per item. Again, it wasn't the cheapest of menus. If it had been a little bit cheaper, we might have gone for it. But again, we're comparing it to like the British line Morella. You know, we had a lovely several course meal in there and it was like 10 or 11 pounds. Let us know in the comments below what your favourite dining venue on a ship is, whether that be on Celebrity or another line, included or specialty. We'd love to know what you think. There was also the Magic Carpet Restaurant, available for an extra charge, obviously. I don't think we recall seeing this open as a restaurant for our entire cruise.
Unless we're just oblivious.
Unless we're just oblivious to it, but it was very pricey. When I was checking out the prices and the planner before the cruise, it was, I'm pretty sure it was about £100 per person for this meal.
There was also the Rooftop Garden Grill.
We liked the Rooftop Garden, didn't we?
We loved the Rooftop Garden. So it was just behind the Rooftop Garden. There was a little grill and they did grill stuff, really. It was kind of in the title. Actually, it was one that we were really considering.
Quite reasonable, this one, actually, in terms of price. I think it was about between $20 and $30 per person, which wasn't too bad. But the only availability you had was either ridiculously early or ridiculously late. But it's a shame because I think it would have been really nice here because it was sitting al fresco and we loved the rooftop garden, we loved the vibe in there, and we had gorgeous weather all week, so it would have been a nice opportunity to go there.
Another one we didn't eat at was the Eden restaurant, which was inside Eden.
Yeah, but this one, it was down the bottom level, wasn't it, in Eden?
Yeah. It describes itself as earthy online.
I'm not sure what that means. Maybe
Soil.
Bit of mud on your table. There you are. £100, please, mate. There was also Le Grand Bistro. This was only open for lunch. We didn't dine here at all, did we, either? Again, I think it was about between $20 and $30 for a lunch here. I imagine it would have been French cuisine. This also transforms into Le Petit Chef for the evening, where we did dine.
In the Petit Chef, there was 2 menus that you could pick from, and it was a 5-course meal? 4-course meal. In Le Petit Chef, you have a little person on your plate running around making your food for you, and it's all projected onto your plate.
Notice little footsteps in my dude.
Call your supervisor, please.
Very similar to the Fine Cut restaurant. We did think this was quite expensive. It was a really lovely experience. I would say that we would do it once, but we probably wouldn't do it again.
I pre-booked it on the planner for £104 and 56p for 2 of us, which just over £50 a person for a 4-course meal isn't too bad, and it was great quality food. Like, we cleared our plates.
It was still really good. However, I definitely wouldn't do it again.
Yeah. So how many eggs would we rank Le Petit Chef, Amy?
I would give it a 3.
Yeah, solid 3.
The food was good. However, I don't feel like it was any better than the buffet. I actually preferred the food in Normandy. For the extra charge, again, I wasn't wowed.
I think it's overpriced for what it is, I think, but it's worth a try. If you haven't done it before, why not give it a go and see what you think?
So overall, our experience on Celebrity food-wise was absolutely brilliant. We 100% recommend it. I would say food-wise, it's probably one of our best cruises.
Thanks so much for watching today. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up, as that really helps us. And give us a little cheeky subscribe as well if you want to. You know you want to.
Honestly, when it comes to food, we're not really foodies, we're just 2 regular people who like good food. However, where we tend to be a little bit more fussy is the entertainment, because that's our background. So if you're interested in our experience on the entertainment, this video is going to be a perfect one to go to next.